Greetings, Pod fans, and welcome to day 3 of Pod Fajita. Pod videos themselves every day in April. And way back in the before times, I'm talking about March, about a week ago, not the other before times, when we were allowed outside. I made a video talking about TikTok React people and about how I don't understand and I don't like them. To the untrained eye, that may have come across as I don't like TikTok, and I'd like to talk about TikTok today. And being the person that I am, who's been, making incredibly mediocre YouTube content for the last over 10 years, I'm going to be comparing TikTok to YouTube in a creator's experience kind of a deal. A small creator's experience kind of deal, because that's what I am. So my TikTok credentials are not exactly great. I've not really used the app a whole load up until the past month. Back in 2019, I did upload one video, which it was a little segment from a video that I'd made. It was pretty funny, it was short, it was within the time that I could put it on TikTok, and I went, yeah, sure, fluff it, let's give it a shot. And after that, I didn't actually touch the app other than following the President of Ireland, which for the longest time, my whole thing was I only have TikTok for following the President of Ireland. Recently that's changed, so I'm sorry to anyone who thought that was an exclusive thing between me and Michael D. But yes, within the past couple of months I've started opening it more, actually enjoying content on there. It's mostly because Instagram introduced Reels. It's pretty much the same thing, and I was like, most of these people are just bringing their TikToks over, I'ma check it out. And as a whole, it's not as bad as I was expecting. I was one of the people who looked at it and thought, ew, it's all young people dancing. But the amount of content that really resonates with me is insane. Star Wars TikTok is oof, like Clone Wars TikTok, oof. They're all doing such a great job and it's so good. Obviously there is the super cringe stuff that I don't want to see, but there's some really good corners of TikTok that are just having a good time, and I'm here for it. Last month I uploaded my second ever video. If you go to my page, you will only see this second video because the first one was taken down because Riverdance is copyright or whatever. But I had been seeing this trend of no beard filter stuff, and I was like, that'll be interesting. It was horrifying. It just gave me it replaced this with neck. No one needs to see that. And that experience of uploading this thing was what led me to make this here video where I'm doing a big old thing. So yeah, those are my credentials when it comes to TikTok, my YouTube credentials. I've just been on this site for too long. That's all. So that no beard filter video got 417 views, which is so much more than I get on YouTube. My average is about 30 to 50. It's quite rare that something reaches over the 100 mark. So that's what super piqued my interest here. As a person who's been doing the YouTube for a long time, has a considerable number of subscribers, obviously, it's a percentage of my subscribers that actually watch, and that's fair. I've been here a while, people come and go, that's just life. But for me to upload something to a channel that hasn't really been used at all and get 8 times as many views as I normally would, it's an interesting thing to dive into. So I'm going to say it here, TikTok is a much better app for growing an audience. YouTube just has nothing on it. There are a few reasons for this that I'm going to go into, and then I'll, talk about differences and why things are different and all of that. So TikTok does this amazing job of showing you content. As soon as you open the app, you are watching a video. There's no, what'll I watch today? Ooh, who's uploaded a thing? No, you open that app and there's a video playing. It's a seamless tap. Oh, content. When you compare that to YouTube, you open the app or you go to the website and you just see a load of videos. And if you're a person like me who's spent time finding creators that I like, you're just going to go to your subscriptions, you're going to then look at those, and unless something really, really catches your eye, like thumbnail or title, you're not going to click on something new. So if you're a small YouTuber like myself, why would anyone ever look at your content unless you've got thumbnails at the wazoo and super clickbaity titles, or just titles that are interesting. They don't have to be clickbaity, sorry. Whereas with TikTok, people just open the app, there's the video, they're watching it. If it's good quality, damn, you've gotten a like, or you've gotten a new follower or something like that. It just throws new content at you, and that's really cool to see. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but YouTube has been around for a very long time. The majority of its users have like a list of people that they watch, and unless something miraculous happens, or you know, they find a new hobby and they look into that and find someone new, that list isn't going to change a whole load. TikTok, it's a couple of years old, you know, it's been around, but it doesn't have that same stagnation from what I can see. As an old man, I don't understand it, but anytime I go onto just a person's page, they're following thousands of people. That is overwhelming to me, like following that number of people, mind-blowing. But having that kind of a user base that just follows people because they're like, I like this video, I would like to see more of these kind of things show up in my feed, but really helps. Really helps. As a person who's been doing this whole online creation stuff for a long time, seeing numbers go up is like, I need to continue. It's not the most important thing. The most important thing is have fun, but seeing numbers go up is such a rush. You should never concentrate on that, but like seeing numbers and like notifications go bloop bloop bloop, that's a huge draw to this, and you know, one of the little reasons that I still do it. I love just, you know, number go up, brain go yay chemical, you know? And TikTok just has that down. By the way, just realize that this may sound like I want to be a TikToker, I'm giving up on YouTube. It's not. Maybe I'll make more things for TikTok in some time, but I like this little space that I've built. I like being the man pod on YouTube, so that's not gonna change. This is just noticey things that I've had. And now I just want to get on to like quality of viewership and, you know, that kind of a thing. Earlier I mentioned that, you know, I check people's pages and they're following thousands and thousands of people, which it is a good thing. It is great to see that people, you know, care enough to continue following and like follow blah blah blah. Let's follow lots of people and build up numbers all over the place. Real good. But on the flip side, when you're following thousands and thousands of people, like, you know, this one creator that you follow, are they really getting a whole load of your attention? You know, there's good and bad there. With YouTube, people, you know, generally, you might follow 100 people, might be less, might be a lot more, I don't know, it's up to you. But with that comes, you know, loyalty and, you know, seeking out a video, properly like seeing it and going, yes, that one, rather than it coming to you, meaning you're more likely to be more engaged, more likely to comment, and you're probably going to like follow the person more on other things. I don't know if that point made sense, but I'll give an example. There's one TikToker I follow. He has over 1 million followers, and in his bio, he's got a little YouTube link that links to a channel that he has with his friends, and that channel has, I don't know, it's like 1,500 subscribers. You look that up, 1,500 is 0.15% of a million. That's shocking. And maybe it's different from different people, maybe this is just, you know, something that I've noticed and it's a bad example, but I feel like people who have a high number of followers on YouTube have like high volume of followership and subscribers on other things, like, you know, their Twitter and Instagram would be like, whoa, look at all these followers I have. It's just wild that someone can have 1 million followers on one app and like such a small thing by comparison on another. It's wild. As I mentioned originally, TikTok really freaking good for building an audience. I do just wonder, you know, does that translate over to places? From what I've seen, it doesn't seem to, but, you know, who knows? Maybe that was just a bad example. But yes, this was just, you know, small YouTuber man musing on, like, the differences and things, because, you know, how easy it is to get views on TikTok is super cool. It would be really cool if YouTube could, like, figure out some way of doing that, but they can't. That's like the way that they're built is click on video, watch video. So yeah, this was a bit of a ramble. There's a lot of footage, but yeah, I hope it made a little bit of sense. Maybe someday I will post more TikToks and like get on that a bit more. But right now, and as I have been for the past decade, I'm a YouTube man. We're a YouTube family. That's what my grandpappy did. That's what I'm going to do till I die. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do this till I die, but you know, it's fun to say. Anyway, definitely rambled for long enough. I just sometimes brain fart out words, and yeah, I just want to share my thoughts with all of you. So I hope you're having a great day. Let me know your thoughts if you use TikTok, if you use YouTube. Let me know if there's anything that I missed that you may have noticed. This was by no means a comprehensive list. It probably wasn't even coherent, but it was fun. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Slán.